About 2,000 Polish citizens are awaiting evacuation. The Foreign Ministry said that the Polish embassy in Israel and consular services have been working on the ground without interruption for several dozen hours. They are providing information and assistance at the airport and embassy. First, priority is given to those who are temporarily in Israel. These are for the most part organized groups, namely pilgrimages and tours. Due to the time of year, individual tourists are relatively few. The Defence Ministry announced on Sunday afternoon the departure of 3 military aircraft to evacuate Poles from conflict-ridden Israel. 2 C-130 Hercules planes and a presidential Boeing 737 were sent to Tel Aviv. The first military plane with 120 Poles landed in Warsaw at around 5 a.m. today. Among them was Stephen, who was on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. It was already the last day of our trip. We were in Jerusalem at the Mount of Olives, and we were supposed to have a plane at 8 p.m. And just before noon, there was authentically a bombardment of Jerusalem before our eyes. We have also seen missiles being scattered by the Israeli shield, and we heard the alarms. With the 7th at around 6:30 a.m. local time, the Hamas attack on Israel began. The terrorists infiltrated many cities in the south of the country. They also fired several thousand rockets. Israel responded with rockets fired into the Palestinian Gaza Strip. The Palestinian Authority says that there are more than 400 casualties, including 78 children. The Israeli side puts the number at more than 700 killed in Hamas attacks. More than 2,000 people have been wounded. Experts agree. Russia has an interest in destabilizing the situation in the Middle East. The West, and especially the United States, have so far strongly supported Ukraine with arms supplies. Now some resources will be diverted to support Tel Aviv. This Hamas attack on Israel was quite obviously consulted not only with Iran, perhaps even with Turkey, which is playing on 2 fronts, but it is also a response to all that is happening in Ukraine. Russia is very keen for the United States to stop engaging in military aid to Ukraine with such intensity. This is a key solution for them. Government Plenipotentiary for Security Affairs Stanislav Zharin indicated that the services of the Russian Federation are carrying out a disinformation campaign, among other things on the internet. Russia is using the attack on Israel for its own goals. It accuses Ukraine of arming Hamas, persuades that transferring weapons to Ukraine is a threat, tries to divert public attention from Ukraine, spreads a vision of the apocalypse in order to intimidate the West, promotes accusations against Israel, conducts cyber activities to further destabilize Israel. There have been several recent visits by Hamas representatives to Moscow, including at the highest level. The group's leadership with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. The Palestinians are equipped not only with CASM missile systems with a range of up to 10 kilometers, but also M302 systems with a range of up to 200 kilometers. In the background, we have intense Iranian-Russian activity. And we have later again the spectacular visit of Hamas leadership to the Kremlin in March this year. At least 260 bodies were found at the site of a music event in Reim near the Gaza Strip. Thousands of people enjoyed themselves at a trans music festival marking the Jewish holiday of Sukkot on Friday night into Saturday. The festival grounds were among the first to be attacked by Hamas militants. Many people are believed to be missing.